Time now for the question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, online at paintedskiesdental.com.
And good morning. You're tuned in to Your Country Mornings 103.9 KGRT. All right, we're not going to waste any time because we knew what the question of the day was going to be. We were going to originally talk about the Aggies getting their new head coach. His press conference comes up at 4 o'clock. Always you can get your thoughts and what you think. And like I said, opinions are there and people have a right to them. But I really think if you're going to take a look at our new coach for men's college basketball, how about we hear him first? I think you'll get a better impression just how good this guy is. I really think New Mexico State might have done a really good job hiring, but we'll see. Only time will tell. But no, the main story, though, comes from last night's Academy Awards, 94th Academy Awards. Will Smith attacked Chris Rock at the Academy Awards last night for making a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Chris said he was looking forward to seeing G.I. Jane 2. Will walked on stage, slugged Chris, and, well, then returned to his seat and shouted, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth." But he said it in a whole different other term there. All right. Will then returned to his seat, kept shouting, and while that was going on, Jada was diagnosed with alopecia back in 2018. Variety magazine says Chris declined to file a police report against Will. The internet has reacted, and, of course, everyone has got their thoughts as to how this should have played out. And for those of you watching, I won't put the audio up. I have the uncensored audio. I have everything on this, but I do not want to get into breaking this down here anymore. I can't play it, first of all. On the internet I could, but I'm not going to either. I'll keep it a family-friendly show. But when you watch this video, you can clearly see that Jada is not happy at all with how that looked. You could see the look there, and it's almost like she had to tell Will something for him to get up there and then go, boom, just nailed him, just got him right across there, walked back down. And a lot of people thought maybe this was a joke. You know, maybe they're doing anything to try to get ratings because the ratings have been down. Yeah. And so then this just kept going. But Chris was obviously so thrown off, he couldn't even say best documentary is what we were doing. So he knew that this had gone crazy. By the way, good morning, Patty. Good to see you. And good to hear from you this morning as well. So, yeah, no, he just kept going off on Chris Rock, and it escalated. It got intense. It went up a notch, as it could say. Now, what are your thoughts about this? Mine, I had two thoughts. One, first of all, this is a comedian. He's going to go out there and tell jokes. Some comedians have done worse. Seth MacFarlane has said worse. Other things have said worse. I didn't think what he said necessarily was all that bad, but not in good taste either. And at the same time, maybe Chris Rock was not aware that Jada Pinkett Smith had alopecia. But at first, you could see Will was laughing because he's laughing at the jokes. He's like, hey, there's my friend Chris Rock. He's telling jokes. I'm going to laugh at him. But I think Will then got the hint from Jada that, no, that you should not have done that. Hey, he's making fun of me. What the heck? So where do you go here? What do you say? And my first thought is, one, comedians are going to push lines. That's their jobs. That's what he's out there to do. You shouldn't take it too personally. You should not have laughed, but you did. And that's where it's at. All right, we're going right to the phone line. See what you guys got to say. What's your reaction? Is our question of the day to this whole part. Good morning, Your Country 103.9 KGRT. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Chastity.
Chastity, what do you think of the Will Smith attacking Chris Rock?
Honestly, I think that he was in the right. I mean, it wasn't tasteful the way Chris Rock did it. So, more power to Will Smith.
Okay, I'm going to say something just to go here for a little bit. I'm going to say his actions are not inexcusable. He does need to apologize a little bit better for him, although I did get his somewhat apology at the end. However, if that's my wife, I would have done the same thing. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I would have done the same thing, you know.
Yeah, I would have expected my boyfriend or husband to do the same thing.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate your comments there, all right?
Absolutely. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Thank you. All right, 575-523-KGRT. Call us or text us. We continue this online on our I'm going to go to more social media comments that are coming in here, and I'll get to those. It's all Your Country Mornings trending starting right now on all the social media platforms, Twitch as well. Brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, 575-523-KGRT. Text us or call us. Tell us what you think. All righty. I think we're now back there. If you want to call in still, we can. I agree. And this is what I said. His actions are not excusable. It's not okay to go up there and assault somebody. Not during a show like that. Not during that at all. And but I understood why. I mean, at the same time, he's going to defend his wife. And I would also think how many fellas would be in the same scenario as Will Smith and don't do anything. You can't do that. You cannot not go do something. And the hard part is the apology should have been a little bit more heartfelt full. So, I want to know what you guys think. 575-523-KGRT, 575-523-547. I'm going to go to some more of these comments that we're getting this morning. But I would have done the same. I would have gone up there and hit him. I'm sorry. I would have said something about my wife that way. I would have gone and said something there. And that's what it would have been. So it doesn't excuse it though. And like I said, it doesn't excuse. Good morning, Sensei. And by the way, Sensei would have also told me probably to walk away from that scenario, but it's hard. Yeah, it would be hard, Sensei. I'm telling you. But anyway, you're seeing the video there from yesterday. Did it freeze up there? Okay, I think it's finally froze up. All right, yeah. So I'll play one more time. You can see all that there. And all right, 575-523-KGRT. Tell us what you think. What was your reaction to Will Smith attacking Chris Rock? Because it was an attack, It's hard to keep that stuff there like that. It is really hard to keep that there. And so, no. Wow, a lot of you commenting here. Thank you so much. I'm going to read this. Not acceptable. Here's another one. In Will Smith's speech, he says he's been called been called to love people. Yes, by teaching them to turn the other cheek after punching them in the face. Okay, I get it. Another person said Will Smith getting through his acceptance speech without a Chris Rock mention, but vaguely apologizing. Yeah, it was a vague apology. It was. It wasn't I think he's going to have to do something a little bit bigger than that. And another person, sorry, Will Smith's acceptance speech is not an excuse for his actions. Okay, thank you. Those are some pretty hard things. But I would, like I said, I know it's one of those things. Which husband does not go out there and defend his wife? That's all I'm going to say. That I would have gone up there and done the same. And I probably would have lost my mind on it. But yeah, no. And as far as this being fake, if this was planned, I mean, they did a hell of a job. And at the same time, get ready. You guys should be at WrestleMania this weekend if that's the case. But I truly don't think this was planned. So I don't know. I can't imagine that was. That would have been that way. 575-523-KGRT. Tell us what you think this morning. Let's get to some other headlines besides this part here. Let's see. Fanside said justborn.com Inc. is celebrating Easter with Fruit Loops Peeps. Oh, great. There you go. That'll grow right through your stomach. Fruit Loop Peeps. They are available at Target and cost $2.19 per package. The marshmallows are lime green, blue, orange, and red. And the only positive thing about this is they're only $2.19 compared to most of the other candies. I guess it might be worth it this Easter. Chewborn says Pizza Hut restaurants in Indonesia are selling dim sum pizza. The pie is topped with chicken, mozzarella, onions, mushrooms, red peppers, dim, and some packets filled with shrimp and fish and tartar sauce. The pizza, by the way, is $8.57. A great bargain here right now. We get a $10 taster meal. Come on. Number one movie at the box office this weekend, The Lost City. I don't even know what that is. Okay, I didn't even see one preview for that. Did anybody see that one? Because I didn't. So, all right. I guess this would be something interesting to see about that film. By the way, movie that won Best Picture. After all this stuff with the Academy Awards, what movie won the Best Picture? Coda, a film made by Apple Plus. Way to go, streaming services. Beating the big theaters, everything else. I mean, welcome to the future. Now the movies are going to be this way. Fine. I still have to see Power of the Dog. I haven't seen that one yet. I guess it's on Netflix. But I'm not picking up. I go like Scott Mercado was telling me. He's like, just go get the free trial of Apple Plus and watch it. I'm like, okay, that I can imagine. But everyone that has seen it has told me, excellent movie. Got to watch it. Got to check it out. So Coda, I'll probably get a chance to check that one out. And we're going to leave on one last thing here. I talked about those Easter candies, those Peeps, at least the Fruit Loops Peeps are at a decent price. Well, Easter candy prices, they're soaring. The New York Post says Easter candy prices are soaring because of a lack of milk, sugar, cocoa, and aluminum, which is used to make the wrappers. The average cost of an Easter egg basket this year, $61. No, $61. No. That's up from $50 prior to the pandemic. The cost of jelly beans, chocolate bunnies, Peeps, Reese's peanut butter cups, Easter Pez, Easter egg kits, and wicker Easter baskets have nearly risen $1 in the last several years. Too expensive. Candy's too, yeah, because shortages really, in lack of inventory shortages. I was hoping we'd be past this, and yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, Gabriel said, "Don't mess with my family." That's what it is. Yeah, you don't mess with the family. You just don't do this stuff. So, I get it. I get it. People have got that. I mean, people are going to say these things. So everyone's got a reaction to this. Do I get any more here? No. All right, I've got enough here to go. Thank you guys. Everyone's got a big say. You guys can all talk. We got another one here. Let's see. What did they put here? Okay, I disagree with Will's actions. It was a joke. I had cancer and lost all my hair, and I would have been like, heck yeah. Being compared to G.I. Jane, I get it. I interpret this being tough. I definitely heard worse jokes on these shows. Ricky Gervais, everyone is too sensitive. Okay, you're right. Hey, you know what? There is a question to be said about sensitivity on this. Okay, because people talk about being sensitive all the time and how we have this cancel culture. Hey, it's a joke. The guy's out there to tell a joke. Well, what do you do when your wife looks at you? Yeah, I'm just saying, I would have done the same as Will. I'm sorry, I would have. I get the instances and the Ricky Gervais stuff and all this other stuff from the past, and I get that his actions, yeah, it's not okay to go do that. It's not okay to hit someone. It was a joke. You should have lightened up a little bit more. You were laughing at it, but when your wife looks at you, I'm sorry. When any married couple person would know that, but thank you, Monica. Like I said, there's going to be some parts in here. This is going to be a great thing for the office because people are going to be saying, no, I would have expected my husband to get up there and do something and not leave me hanging like that. So, but no, this is where we're at. Good morning, Stephanie. Good to see you as well. And a lot of people are going to agree with Monica. I get it. Don't disagree like that. And I appreciate it. Everyone's different on this one because this is a tough one. I say the actions are not okay. He's lucky that Chris Rock isn't going to press charges, which I'll give Chris Rock a big impression on that. At first, I was like, Chris Rock may have a little bit of a problem on this. He was the guy who made the joke, and maybe he didn't know about Jada being diagnosed with alopecia back in 2018. But yeah, he took it, and of course the meme "Everybody hates Chris." Yeah, there you go. Had to come out that way. Thanks to everybody who hit us up this morning. Your Country Mornings Trending, brought to you by friends over at Painted Skies Dental Center. I'm Ernesto Garcia. Thanks for waking up with us this morning, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.